Okay, Verathorn.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Durgenlin, I presume, means dwarf. I'm just kind of wondering. I'm guessing it all goes back to Tolkien, but I'm trying to think if before Tolkien, when elves and dwarves and fairies and things just appeared in myths, before there was like a Tolkien was kind of the first to like categorize fantasy races and types, and kind of give them. He kind of gave. Others have varied it in their own works, but generally speaking, he gave the fantasy races the aspect that they enjoyed through all other fantasy books, movies, and games, right? Like D&D built its fantasy races off of what Tolkien's fantasy races were in Lord of the Rings. So you've got the halflings that are sneaky and kind of clever, and you've got the dwarves who are stalwart and long enduring and under the mountain and mining and greedy and all that stuff. And elves who are of the forest and noble and fair and blah 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 blah. Is there anything about dwarves prior to Tolkien? Like, is there anything about dwarves in old folklore, whether it's European or anything else, that necessarily made them stone-oriented, blacksmith-oriented, endurance and strength versus grace and beauty? Just trying to think of like what folklore, what mythologies dwarves appear in as a race. Not just as a, like, oh, the king had a dwarf as his court jester kind of thing. There's fae folk in Ireland and England and Wales, Scotland. And I'm sure that the Celts in Europe had some kind of fairy, elven, some kind of mythology. But I'm not remembering anything specifically dwarven, like anything about dwarfs as a race prior to Tolkien doing The Lord of the Rings and Silmarillion and all that. So I'd be curious to know if there's something inherent prior to Tolkien about dwarves that like humans just generally associated them with earth and stone and artifice, being artificers. Or if that was strictly a Tolkien thing that's just lived on into everything else. Obviously, the elves have always been sylvan. Always wood-related, always kind of nature-related. I'm not sure if the same is true of dwarves, though, in mythology, prior to Tolkien. That's my thought. Anyway, okay. What exactly do you make here, sir?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did.
So you're rediscovering
And even
it.
what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Well, I'm going into the woods, so what if I brought it for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Interestingly, saying he'd craft it for me when the deal was, hey, you won't have access to this, why don't I just bring you some? Thinking that maybe he'd compensate me for it. Instead, he's saying, oh yeah, the stuff you bring me, I won't use for my own purposes. I'll just craft it for you. That's interesting. What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
New blade would be interesting. Okay, I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
Of course. Let's see what you got to trade.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
So, I'm not saying I'll be able to afford everything this dude carries, but I should have enough money now that if he's got, like, a backpack, there's no reason I wouldn't pick it up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, manual and shapeshifter. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, here we are. Here, where we might never want for potions ever again. Okay, let's buy the ones that he's actually got, the natural ones first. And the injury kits, what the hell, we know we're going to go through them. And the Mabari Crunch, because we do have... we're spending so much money. We do have... oh, and the lyrium. We do have Duke here is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now that we've spent all that... ooh. Adder's Kiss. Soldier's Bane. These are a new poison. Mage Bane. We haven't seen these before, or at least I haven't been able to create them. So, I'm tempted to buy all of his elf root. Death root, the poisons and stuff, I feel like I have enough and I can usually craft them as needed, but potion, let's just see what this is gonna... Oh god, that's so cheap. Fuck yeah. Ooh, wait, really? I can buy infinite amounts? My god, that feels too good to be true, honestly. So that, keeping that, keeping that. That's for, like, enchantment, right? That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, was I saving? I might have been saving that for someone. Can't believe I have that much elf fruit now. That's insane. Okay, this might take a minute, but let's freaking do it. I'm gonna run out of flasks before I run out of elf fruit. Maybe I'll just do like the first 100. I know that I should probably... you know what? I shouldn't even do the first. I'm gonna save some of this, and when I have more advanced... Quest updated. Oh, right. Ironbark. When I have more advanced alchemy, I'll create some possibly more advanced health poultices. Oh, that's nice though. That's a
Now's
relief,
better than
because
later.
up until this point in the game, it's been a little nutty. Ooh, so these Dharmasu daggers are already better than what I'm carrying, but I can't justify just taking it out of a crate or a chest for that matter. Hang on a second. Let me see what this dude had. Dharmasu something. Was it? Did he have a couple daggers?
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
If it's just one dagger, yeah, maybe. Dagger, longsword. Okay. Oof. Tier 5 even. Okay, this is a little... Maybe I'm breaking the roleplay a little bit here. But these enchanted daggers that I have are tier 2. I've been using them for... God, I don't even know. I mean, did I have them when we left Ostagar? I might have. I don't know. It's been a long time that I've had these pieces of shit. They've served me well. Don't get me wrong. But this Dharmasu red steel stuff is so much better that it's worth it. So what I'm going to say is, because I bought so much elf fruit and the backpack, I spent a lot of money at this guy's shop, is what I'm saying. He's going to say, hey, you know what? You're such a good customer. I'm going to sell you 2 of these Dharmasu daggers for the price of 1. So I'm going to buy this one. And then I'm going to walk around over here. Oh, actually, you know, I should... Well, that's fine. I was going to say I could sell them the old ones. Oh, wait, but it wasn't in this. It was in the barrel. I'm going to grab this one. Oh, this is a Viridium. Not even... Okay. Not quite the same, but still. And then... So this is a 2-for-1 deal this guy gave me. What a gentleman. That's absolutely sporting of him. So that should aid quite a bit. Check this out. So when we had 2 enchanted daggers, our damage was 16-6 and 16-6. And now it is 18-1 and 17-6. Should I put... I'm going to switch them. I don't know that it matters that you have the more damaging one in her dominant hand, her right hand, but I'm going to say that does really look cool too. Okay, and we can sell those at some point. Yeah, no, I don't think I can check that stuff out. It just doesn't seem right. Hunter? Can I talk to Hunter? Okay, let me save it so we don't lose any of that awesome stuff we just got. Lanaya, did I... Hello? Hang on. Slays the Hearthkeeper. Andril, Goddess of the Hunt. We're learning about some elven mythology here. God of the Craft. Lots of stuff going on. Okay, let's talk to Lanaya really quick.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life.
It's Ashley!
I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
It's Ashley from Mass Effect! Ashley! It's me! Malcolm! It's from another life. We knew each other. We fought side by side. We kind of had a thing for each other, but then I ended up dating this blue alien chick instead, and you were a little bit crushed by it. Ah, man, Ashley's one of my favorite characters from... Well, I guess if you went back and watched the Mass Effect trilogy playthrough, I might actually complain about Ashley in a few different places, but I really like Ashley as a character. She's great. And just the recognition of the voice actress, it's like, oh yeah, that takes me back. Good old Ash. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two? Sure, let's talk.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
I mean, so far we've only seen one of those. It was Denerim. But yeah, it was huge.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to
Yeah,
imagine those of our people
that's not
living
quite
in
how it
such
works,
a
but
place,
sure.
surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
Oh, she's talking about the Dalish that live in the cities. Right, okay. I wouldn't know anything about that, honestly.
I suppose you haven't lived amongst the humans then.
No, not
It
really.
was worth asking anyway. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
Okay, so one thought is just the whole like, oh, someday my my downtrodden, abused people will have their own promised land. Like, yeah, that on Earth 1, that Earth Prime, that seldom works out. It's usually not a very happy outcome, that one. Humans ever regret what they did to us? Again, does Georgianne know this history? I think she can tell from the elves that she's met so far prior to coming to the forest that they're treated as second-class citizens, they're kind of downtrodden, they're poor, they're begging for money, that kind of thing. But she doesn't know really why that is. She doesn't know who's responsible for that. She's completely ignorant of the history and the politics behind it. So when somebody says, do the humans regret what they did to us? She'd be like, wait, what did the humans do to you? But that's not an option. I think the closest we can come to is be saying, I don't know, I can't tell, I haven't seen anything.
I understand. One cannot expect to see the questions of history answered on human faces. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales.
Her and her poetry.
Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
I have to think that's an Easter egg for people who have played Mass Effect, because I'm pretty sure Mass Effect came out before Dragon Age Origins. But Ashley is well known in the original Mass Effect game for quoting poetry at you. And here the voice actress who plays her is quoting poetry at the player character in a completely different game. That's kind of funny. What can you tell me about Zathrian? I'd like to know more about him.
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Okay, assuming she's telling the truth, that's good to know. What has he lost?
I really shouldn't talk about that. That's something you should ask him about yourself.
Okay. What are his responsibilities exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
I know that this lady isn't a hugely important character in the game, but I'm just thinking that the voice that I associate with Ashley in Mass Effect does not fit this face at all. I don't know what the voice actress actually looks like, but maybe it's just like a primacy thing. I associated with that voice with Ashley's face first, so it just seems like that's who it must be associated with. But just hearing that voice come out of this blonde, skinny little face, it's just like, huh? Wait, that doesn't sound right. That's not Ash. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come here if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose
quiet.
caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both.
Yikes.
I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Doesn't sound good. Must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
How did they come to rescue you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow.
It was just him?
He saw me. The fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
I assumed it was a party, but if it was just Zathrian taking out an entire group of bandits, that's pretty impressive. No, she said her parents were dead. I don't think that I would assume, like, oh, you must have had other family. Like, this is obviously a sensitive topic. Let's not pry too much. Why are the Dalish so hostile? You know what? Apart from the lady who met us at the outskirts of the camp, they really haven't been hostile. And it seems pretty natural that the guards, seeing strangers approach, would be like, hey, who the fuck are you? Like, that's pretty normal. I wouldn't actually qualify the Dalish as being hostile. I'd say they've been pretty normal so far. So I think we're just done.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Right back at you. Hello, what's going on over here? Some kind of meeting?
Hello?
Oh god. I already hate this guy. Who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
And what's stopping you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Okay. I mean, you might be surprised.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack.
Where is he going?
The real problem is Gaina.
Where are you going? Oh, we have to look. Oh, I see. Please tell me she's a lady sitting down and not the, like, 13-year-old girl right there, huh? Who's Gaina?
She's my heart's desire.
Okay, good. Whew.
I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child.
Kinda.
If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless.
Oh, man, we got a Dalish incel.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem. I don't think I would bother trying to solve this guy's problem. This sounds like teeny bopper bullshit to me. Also, belts. Just freaking belts everywhere. And I don't think I'd ask him any questions. Just, teenagers. Whatever.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
He's talking about the caravan stuff? Yeah, sorry, Kamen. I'm not gonna help you, dude. You got your own problems. You can deal with them. Can't talk to any of these. Oh wait, hang on.
So you're the Grey Warden who was supposed to save us? I never thought an outsider would ever do anything for us.
I don't know that save is part of the bargain.
I thought a dwarf would be shorter. You're not so short.
You think you could take me in a fight, kid?
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Back at ya. Elf nurse. Hang on, there's Alfred over here. Let's get this really quick before we go talking to anybody else. Ooh, a dog! Wait, no, a statue of a dog. Statue? Yeah, a statue.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh my god! Why? This statue is dedicated to the elven wolf. I don't know what it said. Whoa! Jesus Christ, that kid's fast. Guess I'm going this way. I'm not going the other way. Hang on. What? Come on. It's got so much elf fruit now that picking one up doesn't really make a difference, but I'm going to do it anyway. Gaina, hey, what's up?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Back at ya. You're, Gaina, right? This, little dweeby dude named Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that if he was... No, he didn't say that. He said that you are not... I don't know. Why the fuck do I give a shit? What did he actually say? He said he likes you, you don't like him back. This, I guess, is the closest thing to that. But give him your hand makes it sound like you're going to get married. I don't know that he necessarily wants to get... I mean, he clearly seems lovesick. But he's like 16. You really know who you're going to marry when you're 16? I don't know. Maybe you do. Just kind of seems like he's horny and he's a teenager. But anyway, I guess this is the closest I can say to he likes you, you don't like him back. So here we go.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I don't know. Can you? Do you like the dude?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
I don't know, merchant, farmer. Like, surely there are other careers in elfdom. Does she actually love him? We haven't established that. She's talked about him like he's a suitor, but she hasn't said whether or not she's interested in him. Look, I don't care one way or another, honestly. This dude just seems kind of pathetic, and I came over to talk to you because I'm talking to everybody in camp just to find out what their story is. If you like him, give him a chance. If you don't, just don't even bother.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable.
Oh.
No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Yeah. Wait, she's gonna go give him a handy
Kamen,
under
I
a
have
tree
been
now?
a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Meow.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Okay, so it seems like maybe she actually really truly
We're
does
both
like him.
very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Okay, she does
Here.
like him. Good.
Take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I was thinking that there was nothing in the conversation with her that indicated that she actually liked him, so it was kind of like, what? Well, why? Why should she be with this dude? But if she likes him, that's fine. It just seemed weird that they didn't set that up better. Okay. Elf girl, hey, what's up? I can't talk to her. Hunter. Pile of sacks.
I'll get on it.
Ooh, that's way better than what I've got. Nope, not gonna take it. It wasn't part of my deal with the, Oh, what the hell, I'll check this. Wasn't part of my deal with the trader. Love letter. Hang on. Between wealthy paramours. Well, I'm not gonna take it. Okay, let's see what's down this way. Hi.
Here only the Danish can control the Holla. They listen to no one else.
These are the Holla?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Holla, I did not hear your approach.
Hang on, I recognize her voice too, but I can't place it. What's a Holla?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Oh, I know. It's the same voice as the woman that does Isolde in Skyrim. Whom I think I already heard her voice once in this game, which is not unusual. Bioware does that. Bioware recycles voice actors. That's known. Okay, so there are your beasts of burden, eh? The only thing we have in Orzammar that's similar is the Bronto, I guess.
I have heard of the Bronto. They are beasts of burden, yes? The Holla are not like that.
Oh.
We ride the Holla, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Holla who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Holla and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Still sounds like a beast of burden to me, but okay. Why is this one separated?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Holla as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
I am going to be going into the woods to address the werewolf problem to the best of my ability. Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I mean, I did heal this dog the one time. Let's examine. Alright, you cloven hoof beast. Stand still for a second.
And? What do you think?
Dead. Sorry. There's nothing we can do for her. I can't find an injury. I'm not sure what's wrong.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
What if I just try to calm her down? Nope. Nope,
No.
still dead.
No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming anymore around you than she is for me.
I mean, would you like me to put her down for you? I don't want to, but if that's a necessity, then I'll offer it.
No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. Oh! Alistair leveled. Quest updated. Elora's Holla. Elora, the Dalish master of the antlered Holla beasts, is concerned that one of the herd has been infected with the werewolf blood curse and may die. You examined the beast but have not discovered the problem. Greater survival skill would likely be needed to tell for certain. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not going to have that by the time we have to get back to it. Okay, I know there's a thing that we were saving Alistair for points-wise. It was not one of his level things. I think it was a hardware thing. 26 dexterity? No, I swear. I thought there was a piece of armor that I was going to put on him. The Warden's Commander stuff? Warden Commander stuff? 36 strength. I'm pretty sure that was it. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll get there next time. Boy, that's going to take a while. Meantime, disengage, overpower, shield expertise, shield mastery, which requires 26. Oh man, he's so far away from that too. Overpower, I guess. Character lashes out with the shield 3 times. The first 2 hits inflict normal damage. The last strike is a critical hit if it connects, knocking the target down unless it passes a physical resistance check. Shield mastery increases the damage. Which is that one. This is a passive one. I do like passive. The character's experience using a shield in combat has made certain abilities more efficient. Increasing the defense bonus for shield defense, making the character immune to direct knockdown attacks while using shield wall. Oh, yes, that's the one. That's what we're going with, since that's not available right now.